I decided to do a Duke Ellington record at this time because I thought it was sort of the natural progression from doing a Richard Rodgers record. Richard Rodgers is basically the star of the Great American Songbook and the American theater. And Duke Ellington is really jazz's star. And so I wanted to come up with some ideas that would express how we felt about Duke Ellington musically. What was interesting about this project, the Duke Ellington project, was the aspect of jazz. It's not just about singing songs that were the melodies written by Duke Ellington, or in some cases the lyrics too, but also being able to find great instrumentals. So there was a lot of different elements to that, from the way that the band sounded and who was in the band. You know, there was a violin, Ray Nance, in the band, and have some nice moments for soloists as well as me as a vocalist. There was some great landscapes that Don Sebesky helped create for me to sing against. In a mellow tone, which kicks off the record. We sort of salute right at the beginning Jack the Bear, and then there's that famous background that's been part of the Ellington, that Ellington presentation. So we were able to salute Ellington's arrangement there, and also get to do what we do best, which is play jazz on those songs. I also like Satin Doll because my dad plays a solo on it. I've been playing Satin Doll with my father forever. And Satin Doll has always been a tricky song for me, but never for my dad, so I figured it was easier to have my dad play the solo on it than me.
My satin doll.
It was wonderful working with Don Sebesky, who I've worked with now since my Christmas record, I guess in about 1994, 95. So roughly 15 years now that we've been working together. And in the morning, about 9 o'clock, I would talk to Don Sebesky and say, we got to do this thing where I go do-da-do-da-do-da, do-da-do-da-do-do, and I'd have these little short 20-minute phone calls with him before we got in the car to drive into the city. It's about an hour to the city. But what was interesting about Don't Get Around Much Anymore was I kept telling Don, there's a Steely Dan record of East St. Louis Toodaloo. And then one night he came to see me play a gig in New Jersey, and we were in the dressing room, and he came to see us, and I said, John, let me just play it for you. And I played it just like Mr. Saturday Dance. Heard they crowded the floor. And I saw his eyebrows go up, and I knew that's when he got it. And he said, I wasn't getting it till I heard you play it. And that's sort of the fun thing when you have ideas for songs and you have somebody who can orchestrate it for you and put all the pieces together, I sort of get the puzzle, give it to Don, and then Don puts the puzzle together. He says, this is what you meant, right? And you go, yeah, that's it. So it's really amazing working with Don Sebesky.
Miss the Saturday dance. Heard they crowded the floor. Couldn't bear it without you.